I got in here to tell you about false idols, but then, Spirit took me all around the world, same song. Took me on that Lonnie roller coaster. Y'all need to book me. Ride this thing live action. We'll have a Q&A section where y'all can ask me questions to keep the conversation going. So you getting your personal responses as well as me just popping my stuff, and I'm tapping into the frequency in the room, so I'm delivering message for everybody in the room messages. So it's like, oh, I hope I get to talk to them. No, if the person is truly tapped in, you just have to set the intentions of coming into the room and having your question answered. And even if I don't answer your question, that doesn't mean someone else in the room in idle conversation or in passing. Do you understand? Spirit's going to deliver a message. However, Spirit got to deliver the message. You think you got to go pay and go see a particular source? You should come and pay to see my ass, because this is cool. This would be cool to witness, and I'm just telling you. This is cool to witness in real life. But you have to understand, if Spirit is going to deliver a message to you, which takes us back to the Apple story, thank you, anybody's going to deliver it. There's a woman who tells a story. She's a YouTube person talking about she's a healer and she heals CEOs, Those people who prey on people who are searching, which are false idols, takes us back to the point. But she's just talking about how she's at her lowest point and she went to a seminar. I don't know these people. It's just different access points. That's not the point. Keep it moving. At her lowest point, she goes to this seminar, and it's not the person that's speaking on the stage, but it's the person who's sitting next to her who actually delivers the message she needs that changed her life. So don't come to one of my events in the future, because there will be events. There are events. Let me pop my present events up, and if you're in the Phoenix area, you want to come out, come out. I got people already trying to figure out how they could come to one of my events from another state. This is how it's going. This is how it's going. Get on it while you can, while there's an access point, because the price is only going to go up, and I'm just letting you know ahead of time. It's not me saying, yeah, yesterday's price ain't today's price, which yesterday's price ain't going to be today's price. You understand? I used to coach for free. This is free coaching. Now I charge $222 for an hour and 45 minutes, but we're going to get into it. You could go pay that for a steak dinner, or you could come and heal. You choose. What are you worth? One's going to give you high blood pressure. One's going to kill you, and one's going to heal you. You choose how you're going to spend your money. Your hard-earned slave labor. How are you going to transmute that into your life in the sustainability of self? Right now it's $222, but yesterday's price won't be today's price. Understand, I jumped from $222 not because of my clientele, but because of me coming in knowing my worth and the value access to this is. One-on-one access to this is. And I'm only going to come into knowing my worth. And my client list is going to. So my client list is going to push you. If LeBron James is coming to me and asking me for healing, and I'm like, $222? No, I'm like $222,000. And I'm like, oh, that's light work. Boom. Yesterday's price ain't today's price, so I'm just telling you how to get it on the ground level. Alright, so the apples. She's like, her life is doing what her life is doing, but I delivered a message to her to let her know, when you're doing the work, life gets real gnarly. And you have to have a Job mentality where you understand, what we learning today. Do you understand I just came out of a season of lessons into a season of blessings? I came out of a season like, okay, Lord, I don't know what else I'm supposed to learn from this. I used to be like, I complain too much in these damn videos, but I'm just like, it's important for me to be authentic in my struggles. We're so used to package. Okay, you guys are beat. You're like, what is it? That Cat Williams interview. People were talking about it 3 days after, and people were like, oh my God, I'm so tired of hearing about this. Why are you tired of hearing something that people are excited about? You ready for them to start complaining again? Something finally triggered the consciousness of the collective, and you're like, oh my God, you're dragging it. So with that mentality, when I'm going through these things energetically, I temper the amount of times that I come to you guys in relation to it energetically, because, oh my God, you're dragging it. I know, I get it. But it's also important for me to acknowledge that and to display that, because that's a part of the process. I forgot my point. So she messages me and tells me to keep going. And she tells me the part about the apples. And then she says when I logged into my, the day before I posted, okay, boom. So I got to start the story over, kind of, sort of. The day before I posted the video, because it was my mother's birthday, and I was reading Samson and Delilah in the Bible, and I dropped my rap name was Delilah, and my title track is Samson. So I dropped that video before this series dropped. So before the black yada yada is there. Anyway, so she's like, I got to church today. The pastor was preaching about Samson and Delilah. I was like, oh, that synchronicity is crazy. Told you the magic I'm experiencing is so powerful that other people are beginning to feel the magic that I'm experiencing. That's the power that's being generated here. That you will start seeing magic in your own life based off of the magic that is manifesting from my life. That's why it's important to not only share this content so you can share the magic, but you also consume, right? You get this magic, because the rest of the story will be in the next video because I'm at 3 minutes. And it's so funny, as I'm moving all my videos over to YouTube as the apple turns, all my old stuff, I'm saying the same stuff because we live in loops. I'm saying the same stuff but different. You know, my understanding is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Do you understand? You can't deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You understand that you can't understand something too much or overstand, upperstand, understand. I don't know, shit. Internalize. Maybe I'll start saying internalization because understand hasn't been able to attach to me. Anyway, she tells me about the apple. Her pastor preaches about Samson and Delilah. All right, boom. She says she logged in on this app and she saw a green apple, and my content's name is As the Apple Turns. I'm a really good storyteller, but I think I really fumbled that story. Anyway, it was a great story of association and confirmation. How I am a source of answer for others. Because their whole point to message me was to tell me to keep going. Keep doing what I'm doing. Because she says you never know who you're helping. Which let me know I'm helping you. That's what will help me keep going. You guys coming to me and saying, yo, you're helping me. I move differently because of you. Then that makes me be like, okay, I'll keep showing up. Somebody's getting value from this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not you feeding my ego. It's just you feeding my soul. My soul is out here doing this work. My ego is allowing it. Do you think my ego, from what we know what ego is, do you think that my ego is allowing me to reveal to you that which most people will never admit is happening? I am moving that much out of ego. My ego is allowing my soul to shine through and share healing possibilities with you guys by being transparent and saying me too. That's all this is. This is an authentic me too. Everybody is me too, but it's from a hurt point. This is a me too from a healing point. And so it hit different. So anyway, she was just saying you never know who you're helping. So keep going. And then she made the connection that she knows that what she's receiving from me is divinity. Because on December 31st, God confirmed it for her. And so Bailey came to me today and said she was listening to someone where it says it's a sin or something. I'm using my language. It's against God or it's against Jesus. Because right now in my house, as I have these different conversations with my children, everybody's getting to know God for themselves. So everybody's at a different stage in their relationship, you know.